Table for one?
One is such a cold and lonely number. I cast it away. It shall never be uttered in my presence.
I'm sorry? Is there anything I can help you with?
Only the rest of my life.
I beg your pardon?
Hello everybody, Ollamh here, and welcome back to Emerald City Confidential. Last time we made a run for the Frogman, the criminal element in Winkie country. And Nemi gave us this locket to give to the Tin Man. Hey, stop.
I was asked to give this to you.
Where'd you get that?
Nimi, the frogman's assistant.
Oh, is that what she calls herself? Well, I don't want her apology, and I don't want that locket. So when you see her next, you just give that piece of junk back to her. And tell her to stick it where the sun don't shine.
You're all heart, Tin Man.
You don't know the half of it.
Okay, so the locket was not well received. What is it? I would like to look at it. It looks very, very much like a heart. So, and there was this love kind of thing between Shaggy.
Hello again, Shaggy.
And
Hi.
the gal across the street.
Have you
the
ever
Munchkin.
met Nimi?
Well, I know of her.
Do you know what happened between her and the Tin Man?
Duh, it's, obvious. A love story gone wrong. I can understand what he's going through.
You can? How?
How do you know what the Tin Man is going through? Are you in love with someone?
No. Forget I said anything.
You're in love with Miss K.
You're in love with Miss Cake, aren't you?
No, no. Hey, why would you think that?
I'm a detective. I know these things. And I'm not blind.
You won't, you won't tell her, will you?
Don't worry. Your secret is safe, for now.
Okay, so now we have to match up Miss Cake with Shaggy.
Have you told Miss Cake how you feel?
No, I can't. She's so sophisticated and, what's the word? Worldly. She's traveled all over Oz. I've barely left this town. She wouldn't be interested in me.
Well, how do you know that? Go on.
Go on, talk to Miss Cake. You never know, do you?
I don't know what to say to her. See, I'm not good with, talking. I never went to, school.
So, okay,
See you
so
around,
he
Shaggy.
needs something to help him, to help him talk a bit easier with Miss Cake. And he mentioned going to school, so what if we go to the university and get a pill that will help him be better with words? Maybe a pill of poetry or something like that.
I desire knowledge.
Vocabulary lessons.
Give me a pill on basic vocabulary.
Do I still have candy? Yes, I do. Good.
Young lady, please swallow that pill before you leave.
Sure thing there, boss.
These knowledge pills sure are tasty.
They are not created.
What do you know?
Yeah. Just like last time. Yeah, surprisingly, they're very tasty, especially when they're made from sugar. Ugh. Can you imagine just swallowing just like literally just a thing of sugar? Okay. Why is there a door there? What's the door to? Elocution lessons in
Hey,
one
I thought
tiny
about your
little
problem.
pill.
What problem?
Your little romantic problem. This pill might help.
What does it, what does it
Wow.
do?
It teaches you how to speak correctly.
It teaches? Is it from the, university?
You got it. Go on, take it.
Well, I shouldn't.
You can think of me as a teacher, if it makes you feel better.
I don't feel any, different.
Maybe it takes some time to work.
Perhaps, you're right. If the intent of this small pill was to add color to the gray tones of my simple life, then it has failed. My torment is far too great for such a small pill to make much of an impact, I'm afraid.
What?
What?
I am merely explaining that your intentions, while good-natured, have come to naught. The delightful Miss Cake will remain forever out of my reach, though my heart cries out to her. But I do thank you, regardless, most assuredly.
You're wrong, it worked.
Wrong? I assure you that my speech is the same as it ever was.
No,
as
it isn't.
slow and as wayward as a lost woozy in the deep Gillikin jungles of the Great
Shit.
Lurleen! My speech! It's unimpaired! What freedom this is! I can verbalize, conjugate, and separate noun from verb with aplomb and grace! Words pour from my brain like golden jewels off a sparkling waterfall! Wait! Was that a metaphor? I can do metaphors!
Great.
I can even do similes!
Now shut up.
analogies, or even an allegory if I so wished!
Great. Glad to hear it. Now maybe you can do something for me. Tell me about the Frogman.
Oh, who cares about the Frogman? He can keep that worthless spell.
Spell?
The Woodsia spell.
Woodsia?
Yes, see? Woodsia!
Oh. Well, that's handy. I now have the Woodsia spell. I can
It
make
makes
wood
float.
rise.
For a gump mechanic, it makes the job so much easier. But who cares about making wood float when my heart is soaring? I am off to sweep the fair Miss Cake off her feet. Onward to glory!
You do that, buddy. I'm sure it'll go wonderfully.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
Learn more about the Frogman. Well, in order to do that, we need to talk to Shaggy again. Or maybe Miss Cake. I don't know. Let's see if we come over here to the diner. Let's see how they get along, shall we?
Table for one?
One is such a cold and lonely number. I cast it away. It shall never be uttered in my presence.
I'm sorry? Is there anything I can help you with?
Only the rest of my life.
I beg your pardon?
I can contain myself no longer. My heart is so full that it is nearly bursting. Miss Cake, ever since you came to this town, I have thought of nothing else but you. You are a bright ray of sunshine in a dull, gray, and featureless world. My greatest desire is to gaze upon you and become entranced in the depths of your eyes. You but need to smile upon me, and my world becomes full of color and light.
Those are some fancy words, Shaggy. That's the most you've said to me in months.
As I said, I could not contain myself.
You've been coming in here for months, and you barely say a word to me. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me.
But I do. I know I am incomplete without you. I am nothing if I...
Stop it! Just stop it. I think you should leave.
But dearest, why? I've just bared my soul to you.
You march in here with your fancy words and you think you can just, what, sweep me off my feet? Change my life? I've had enough of that foolishness back in Munchkin country. I don't need it here. Get out of here, Shaggy, and don't come back.
But...
Go!
Well, that worked out wonderfully.
Yeah.
That's the last time I play matchmaker.
Match breaking. come on. You're being a little harsh on him, aren't you? I mean, sure, he doesn't talk to you and just like suddenly tells you he loves you
Miss
and
Kate,
everything.
Hi, Petra.
Maybe you could give Shaggy a second chance.
After the way he treated me, I came out here to get away from men like that.
Men like what?
Men who think they can impress me with fancy words just because I'm a simple farm girl. What good is fancy talk when there's work to be done?
Look,
Well, I've got a dash.
Sure, come back anytime.
do I have anything? Ah, the Oblivion pills. Yes, that will help erase the elocution lessons from his mind, thereby kind of resetting him to the less verbose Shaggy Man, shall we say. Maybe, though, I should try and get him to talk about Frogman.
Hello, Shaggy.
Greetings, O green-clad maiden of the Emerald City.
Maiden.
I am afraid you are not catching me at my best.
Yes, I saw what happened.
I'm afraid you witnessed a most terrible incident. My heart is split in twain. My stomach is churning. Oh, the thoughts that fill my head. So many words, and they are all useless.
I'm sorry things didn't work out.
Don't blame yourself. It was my own fault.
Kind
That
of, yeah.
infernal pill! Had I not been so desperate, I would have realized the folly of such an action. If there was only a way I could forget what I learned. A way to return my speech to the oblivion where it once lived.
I'll see what I can do.
You have done enough.
Goodbye, Shaggy.
Goodbye.
Here, take
Here,
this.
try one of these pills.
More pills? Have you lost your mind?
These are Oblivion pills. They make you forget.
Forget? They can help me forget the knowledge I have gained?
Yeah.
Yes, you'll be back to your old self.
Very well. Give them here. It surely can't make me feel any worse.
Now, how did TikTok do it? I want you to forget all the knowledge that elocution pill gave you. Well, say something.
Huh?
Back to square one. Shaggy, do you remember anything that just happened?
Wait, Miss Cake!
What about Miss Cake?
I insulted Miss Cake!
Yes, you did.
I was not myself.
No,
Maybe
you weren't.
You should tell her that.
Yes, you're right. Thank you.
All right, maybe it'll go better this time. Let's hope. Can't go much worse, can it?
She did what?
A pill, yeah.
That's the funniest thing I ever heard. A little itty pill did all that.
Made me act, funny.
Funny is right. I never heard such nonsense.
It was stupid, and, I'm sorry.
Stupid is right, but I suppose it was sweet, in its way.
You're not, mad?
No, maybe it's the mountains. I just can't stay mad when I'm near the mountains.
You, like the mountains?
Of course, it's beautiful up there.
Have you ever seen them from above? You know, in a gump?
In a gump? No, I haven't.
We could, go for a ride
A gump ride through the mountains?
tomorrow night?
Yeah.
I think I'd like that.
Really? Great. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow night.
It's a date. And Shaggy,
Uh-huh.
when we go, we won't talk. You don't have to say a word.
Oh my goodness. That's So we tried to get them together. We kind of broke Shaggy's heart, then we repaired it. I'm not sure that's
Miss
quite
Cake.
Hi, Petra.
fair.
So, you've got a date with Shaggy now.
Yes, he is kind of sweet, in his way. He works so hard and he needs someone to help him enjoy life. It's hard to stay mad at him. Just don't drug him again, okay?
Oh, huh. He told you about that.
He told me
Yeah.
everything. But I guess we owe you for getting us together. So you have my thanks.
Yeah, kind of.
Since you owe me, can you tell me more about the Frogman?
Oh, the Frogman. I almost forgot all about him.
What's his deal with you? How'd he get his hooks into you?
He saved my restaurant. Do you know how hard it is to grow munchkin food in this country? It's impossible without magic.
You seem to be doing pretty well.
You mean these plants? The garden outside? They don't grow on their own. They were all grown with a spell called Bigoth.
Bigoth. Okay,
It
cool.
makes plants grow faster.
I think I know where this is going. Once you started using the spell and your diner became successful, the Frogman came along to demand more money.
It seemed so harmless at the time, just a little magic. But now he's threatening to expose me unless I pay him 70% of everything I earn.
Shaggy got the same deal,
70%.
you
Holy
know. He's
crap.
in just as deep as you are.
Well, we have that in common at least.
I need proof of the Frogman's deals. Where can I get it?
I think he keeps all his documents in his study.
I've been in his study. I didn't find any documents.
I know. I was there too. But when I left, I thought I heard him say a magic word.
Word? What word?
I think it was telepo something.
Telepo something.
Yes, I think it's part of a magic spell.
More magic. This just gets deeper and deeper.
Well, okay, so telepose something.
Well, I've got a dash.
Sure, come back anytime.
So telepose something. Now, I bet Shaggy probably has the rest of the spell. Let's find out. Hey, Shag, how's it going?
Looking forward to your date tomorrow?
Well,
best of luck.
Thank you.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
oh, okay. I don't know what I was expecting, but something more than just good luck. Okay, so we have part of a new spell. We have 2 new spells and part of a third, which is nice. I'm guessing we probably have to, figure out the rest of it by spying. I would imagine by spying on the Frogman, because we have something that'll lift up wood and we have a wooden sawhorse, so those just kind of go together. But I think we're just going to leave this one with, hey, we matched up 2 people in Oz that weren't really, that didn't really know each other. They didn't really talk much and stuff like that, but we got them together. So we're going to end on a high note there. As always, thank you guys very much for watching, and don't forget to press the subscribe button down below so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions.
If you wanna see some crazy,
Cheerio.
so lazy, then you should meet me and my friends.
Don't even care about what happens to Deponia. You just want to get to Elysium, whatever the cost.
Me? No, what a change of attitude. He sounded quite different earlier.
No, Bane. This time I break you.
Beep, beep, mofo.